Hello there everybody, my name is Nathan and welcome to a brand new and hopefully new monthly series to SYJofficial. Every month I'll be counting down what my top 5 favorite K-pop songs are of that specific month. So in a way, this is like a mini version of the yearly series that I do every December for the entire year as a whole. You guys seem to really enjoy that, so why not make a baby version of it so you guys don't need to wait another 12 months for the next edition. As always everyone, this video is 100% subjective and my opinion. So of course, my list will be different from your list. If it is, no need to spread hatred around here. Simply let me know what your guys' favorite K-pop songs of January 2019 are in the comment section down below. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started, shall we?
Change up.
Change up, change up, change up. Change up, change up, change up.
Alright, starting off with number 5 is the rookies from FNC, Cherry Bullet.
앞으로 잘 부탁할게. 나를 알고 싶어질 때.
Okay, so this music video dropped on the 21st of this month, and I am thoroughly impressed with their debut. I mean, this song makes me think about 1000% from Produce 48, except a little bit more futuristic and head-bobbing worthy. No, scratch that. Like, think of 1000% from Produce 48 and Wiki Mickey's Crush put together. Yeah, that's more like it. And speaking of Produce 48, for those of you guys that don't know, Park Hae-yoon actually debuted in this group. And next to Yuri and Go-eun, she was my number 3 main vocal pick. And it makes me so happy seeing her in a group of her own. And what makes me like this song just a little bit more besides its overall catchiness is that they don't just pay attention or give all the spotlight to Hae-yoon. Obviously one of the better known members of Cherry Bullet because she was on Produce 48. But it seems like a normal distribution among the 10 of them. Now, I've been on Instagram and I've seen some N-citizens being worked up over Cherry Bullet's concept, and that they've been saying that they're plagiarizing NCT's Cherry Bomb. And I mean, well, yeah, I agree the concepts are very similar because of the pixel art and the video game style concept. NCT's Cherry Bomb and Cherry Bullet's Q and A don't sound like each other at all. Like, if Cherry Bullet were to take the instrumental of Cherry Bomb and sing over it and pass that as their own song, then we would have problems. But as an N-citizen, I'll let it slide because it doesn't bother me too much, like at all, actually. But moving on to the next one in the list, we have GFRIEND Sunrise.
저기 해요,
Okay, so this bop dropped on the 14th, and I got a couple of things to say about GFRIEND. A little confession to make. This is probably a personal preference, but I almost forgot about GFRIEND this past year. I know, it's a crime, I apologize, I'm gonna be burned at the stake tomorrow morning. But in all honesty, like, GFRIEND's comebacks prior to this one, it didn't impress me all too much. But seeing Sunrise, I think that love for GFRIEND has finally been restored. Firstly, I initially fell in love with GFRIEND because of their gorgeous choreographies. And even though there's an even amount of members, they can pull off beautiful formations and make it work. For all of my fellow dancers and choreographers out there, you guys all know what a pain it is to work with an even amount of members, especially when you want to make a V formation. That is something to work with. And secondly, there is just something about their lyrics and the sincerity behind their singing that just makes my heart flutter. Like, looking at the English translation of Sunrise, it's almost like it's a beautifully written poem about longing. And putting that with Yuju's high notes? That just makes me melt in my own chair. And lastly, can we please talk about Eunji? Like, she, back during rough days, was like GFRIEND's little baby cinnamon roll. I just can't help but to see what a beautiful young woman she grew up to be. Not just appearance-wise, but her vocals really improved as well. With the lines that she has a lot more power to her voice, and she is well beyond the cutie vocal role. And I can safely say now, ladies and gentlemen, that I've fallen back in love with GFRIEND. Now for number 3, ladies and gentlemen, we got Cosmic Girls' La 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 Love and La La Love. Weezaone's and Woojung's Relax, I was just kidding that last bit. Now, La La Love dropped on the 8th, a day before my birthday. And the one thing that I love the most about La La Love is the ethereal sound of it. I feel like I'm in a paradise dreamscape whenever I listen to it, or pretty much every Cosmic Girls song in general. For Cosmic Girls as a group, I can't exaggerate enough when I talk about them. But they really pull off the concept that they're from another world, another existence. They hold themselves to be majestic, otherworldly angels, and they pull it off so well. And La La Love is no exception to that. Even their formations play off of their concept too. Like, they're so stunning and intricate and elegant. It's like they turn the stage into their own fashion runway and they just strut their way right into your heart and bias list. Arguably one of the most successful IOI splinter groups in my opinion, La La Love is firmly in my number 3 spot. But moving on to number 2, we got the powerful rookies from KQ Entertainment, ATEEZ, and their first comeback of Say My Name.
Say my name, say my name, say my name. Say my name, say my name, say my name.
Now, Say My Name dropped on the 15th, and I actually made a reaction to it not too long ago. And it seems like a lot of you silent and are ATEEZ stans too, and that makes me really happy. I saw a bunch of comments and love flooding in from the comments when I first released that music video reaction, so guys, please keep it up, I love interacting with you all. But Say My Name is a solid comeback for ATEEZ. Like you guys all know, I'm a sucker for acoustic guitar, and you can't go wrong with placing just a little riff of it at the intro. Like, I know this is a long shot comparison, but look at Boom Boom by Momoland, or DNA by BTS. Those are some of the most successful K-pop songs of our generation. This may be a hopeful ATEEZ stand's dreams, but I feel that ATEEZ could be the next big thing. They have a solid rap duo, amazing vocalists, and astounding dancers to say the least. I said it in my reaction, and I'll say it now, but if you guys haven't checked out ATEEZ yet, I highly recommend them to you. If you guys like Stray Kids, you'll like ATEEZ. If you like BTS, you'll like ATEEZ. If you like The Boys, you'll like ATEEZ. Ladies and gentlemen, sleep in your beds, not on ATEEZ, because these boys' potential are shining bright, and I can't wait to see what they have in store for the future. Now, before we reveal who's number 1 in this top 5 silent end, it is time for a short but yet honorable mention. Now, I chose not to include this in the actual list because I really don't know what to categorize it as, and it's technically a 2018 release. And if I did include it in this list, you guys would probably give me a hard time over it, but this month's honorable mention is WayV's Regular.
Flash. 我们享受被阳光的自在 every time 像恒星灿烂无需说着 stop it in my line
Or NCT Wavy? Or just Wavy? Or Wave? I mean, they're still a part of NCT, but their videos just say Wavy. What? But anyway, I made WayV's Regular into an honorable mention because it's technically a 2018 song and it's in Chinese, so do I still categorize it as K-pop, or should I say that it's C-pop? Or a weird limbo combo mix in between? Because they're technically part of NCT, which is a K-pop group managed by a Korean label. However, I don't know the full machinations of their whole China line debut, so what? I don't know, but I have to acknowledge this song, or at the very least WayV's version of it. They dropped Regular on the 17th and wow! Like, these guys know how to elevate a good performance to an even better one. Now, the biggest difference is the choreo because it's quite different from the original. It's more suited for a 7-member lineup, and it plays off of their flexibility a lot more. And it's a wonderful way to symbolize as Ten's long-awaited return. Welcome back from the dungeon, buddy. But in short, I love the choreo, WayV's choreo to Regular, and I feel like I'm going to have to learn this version now in case there's a random dance challenge where all 3 versions are going to be included. But ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to our number 1 spot, and our top number 1 song of January of 2019 is Chungha's Gotta Go.
아쉬워 벌써 12시 어떻게 벌써 12시네
Hear me and rejoice, for we have had the honor and the privilege of being slain once again by our Queen Chungha. My humble personage bows before thy grandeur. How's that for an Ebony Maw impression, am I right?
It means get lost, Squidward.
But in all realness, everyone, Chungha's comeback dropped right at the beginning of 2019. This regal comeback dropped on the 2nd, and I didn't ask to be put to rest this early. Chungha started off this year swinging, and she didn't have to go that hard, but she did. The dance for Gotta Go is the perfect reminder that K-pop dances don't have to be super aggressive or acrobatic to be good. But Chungha, she just slowly kills us fanboys and fangirls with elegance and majesty. It's like she's trying to remind us who our real IOI bias is, am I right? I don't know if this is safe for me to say just yet, but I think that Chungha is the most successful and consistent IOI member post-contract expiration. Not to mention, her vocals are becoming more and more powerful and more stronger with each comeback she has. Like her dancing, already jaw-dropping, but her vocals are slowly getting to that point too. In Gotta Go, not only does she have that powerful belt in the breakdown, but her voice is super stable and passionate too, and I love that. Like, I'm not one for solo artists all too much, but Chungha is easily one of my favorites. But yes, everybody, that concludes my top 5 K-pop songs of January 2019. But as always, everybody, I want to know what your guys' thoughts are. Do you guys agree with my list? Or is your list a little bit different? Or is it completely different altogether? Either way, I'd love to see and discuss what your guys' top 5 K-pop songs of January 2019 are in the comment section down below. And as I said in the beginning of the video, guys, this is going to be a new series that I'm going to do my best to try to do every single month. That means around the end or slightly after the end of every single month, you guys can expect a new addition to this series. But guys, as I said in the previous videos before, I recently started school again and I am now in the hardest semester in my entire college career. So it's gonna be kinda difficult making videos this semester. And in that case, if I do happen to miss an upload or two, please be lenient and understanding with me. I'm just a striving college student that wants to graduate already, who loves K-pop and cares for his own mental health all at the same time. But yes, everybody, if you guys enjoyed this edition of Top 5 K-pop Songs of the Month, please hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and ring the bell icon today to make sure you guys aren't missing a thing and to become a silent N today. But yes, everyone, that's my time. My name is Nathan, SYJofficial, and until then, see you guys next time. Bye.